What's up, guys? This lower unit's stuck. Lower unit's falling apart. It's stuck one, won't come off. So the process to this is I'm gonna cut the drive shaft, and now I have to pull the power head, replace the driven gear, and all the gaskets, and gotta remove the intake to get to all these bolts. To get to the water inlets, you gotta remove the fuel system. Suzuki make it really complicated, but not as easy as Yamaha. And you feel the bolts I have to remove? Oh, rusty. Yeah, so gotta remove the engine harness, the electrical. Just all of that needs to come off. Or you take the harness out of the boat. Yeah! Or you take the harness out of the boat. Be fine, we'll get it done. It's hot. Put it on the other side. Fucking vibrations.
Gym day.
You're lying. It's connected to the shift shaft. But we didn't bend the shift shaft. The shift shaft looks bent. Shift shaft's not bent. Thank God. What happens when you don't do maintenance? Had to cut a lower unit off because this shaft is stuck up in the engine. The water pump's on there now, but then you gotta break the bar. Let's see. Oh my God, I've never seen that stuck like that. Let me pry this out. I don't want to bend the water to it. That shaft got stuck up in the engine.
Yeah. Broken.
Impeller broken. Oh, good thing we changing it. Clean cut though. Gotta get that keyway out of there. So we can pull up. Let me pull the power here. Clean cut though. Yep, that's what happens. Maintenance matters. And let's start pulling the power head. To pull this power head, it's 8 of these bolts on each side. These top bolts. All of these bolts. It's some more bolts back there. The inlet tube hoses, those hoses there. Intake's gotta come off. So gotta do all of that. And either you take the engine harness out of the boat, service manual tells you to take the whole harness off the engine. What I do is I just take the harness out of the boat, wrap it around the engine. A lot less labor. If it don't come now, then it ain't never coming. Wheel power here come off. Suzuki way more complicated than a Yamaha. You gotta take the whole intake off. That's 2 pieces just to get to a couple bolts that are back here and some hoses. Crazy. Jordan's gonna take the oil all out. We're gonna order new side chaps, new lower unit. We're gonna change the gear, remove the timing chain, tensioners. We're gonna get to that now. Still cranking away at it. All these side chaps were completely seized. They snapped all apart. That's why you gotta take care of your engines. To remove the power head, there's 2 bolts under here, 6 bolts here, 3 bolts on each side here, 5 bolts back there, 5 bolts here. Same thing. It's like 8 bolts at the top, 8 bolts on each side, pretty much. Yep, getting to it. Nothing to it but to do it. Got Jordan here. So many bolts. Look at how many bolts that we have to do to remove this power head. So many. So I have the parts for this. We're gonna replace this. It comes with a new seal. I have the new O-ring. We're gonna buy a new lower unit, remanufactured. I'm gonna replace this gear because that's what this shaft stuck into. This is just a holder. This will pop right out. And what I have to do here is, if you look, it's a dot here, and it's gonna be a dot on one of these gears. So I need to align the engine to top dead center and put everything at top dead center. Then I disassemble all the gears, remove the oil pump, remove the tensioner here, tensioner here, tensioner here, and then take it all out, remove the chain, install a new gear, install the chain and all the tensioners. That's what we're gonna do. Now we gotta get it to top dead center. Engine spins clockwise, and then this will spin counterclockwise at the bottom. Yeah, that way that was coming out. So yeah, we're gonna get to it. Big job here. Spin the flywheel clockwise, and you have a dot here and a dot here. You look, it's 2 dots. You come over to the cam sprocket. It's a line there and a line there. You can see it. And then down here is a line there and a line on the block. Line all that up, and then you can disassemble everything. Look, remove the driven gear. Skip 2 steps. They say they removed the oil pump and this tensioner, but it was able to slip off. Now we'll put the new driven gear back in, new bearing, and put it all back together. New gear over here. New driven gear holder, new seal, new bearing. New lip seal, new bearing installed. Just gotta remove this tensioner guide and put it on this one, and I'm gonna start reassembling the engine. Jordan's changing this. These tend to go bad, and look at it. These tend to go bad, and then oil leaks out of the engine. So we're gonna change this whole plate out with a new gasket. Yeah, get into it. Everything for this. Yep, it's a common issue, this leaking that main seal, so we're gonna swap it all out. Yeah, buddy. See the service manual? It tells you this point there, that point there. It tells you everything where to look for the timing mark. So you turn the engine 2 revolutions until this dot lines up, which ended up turning the flywheel like 4 times. It felt like this gear went wrong 4 times. And then this dot lines up there. This arrow, it's an arrow here, I don't know if you can see it, lines up there. You can't see it because of the oil pump, but this one lines up there. So we're all good to go for reassembly. So we're gonna reassemble now. We're gonna clean all this up. See, this, the manual says it's a couple points, like 4 points on here where they want you to add Suzuki sealant. Here at Extreme Marine, you let us use this shop. Guys, awesome. You need any panels, hit them up. Yeah, we just dropped the power head back on. Everything looks good. Now we're gonna bolt it all back together. Should be done today. All in a day's work. 16 bolts all around. 5 bolts here, 5 bolts here, 8 on each side. So while Jordan mounts all that, I'm gonna start putting the engine together. Yep, that's where we're at. Cut the lower unit right off. He needed an impeller to look at it. So we're gonna come with a new lower unit. And that's it. Got Jordan here. She's coming along. She's coming along. Coming along, man. Intake back on all the hoses, most of the harnesses. Gonna order some new side chaps. They will seize and cracking, and so there we at. We getting to it. Nothing to it but to do it. We there. Coming along nice. Yeah, buddy. First start up. Couple of little cuts need to be reset. There she goes. Yep. Clear a couple cuts and then we're good to go. Yeah, buddy. All in a day's work. Yep. Now our ride home. That's how it goes. Being a boat mechanic. About an hour to get there this morning, 30 minutes buying parts, hour ride home, 2.5 hours just driving today. We left at 7:30 this morning, it's 6:30. Yep, long days. But we got it done. That's all that matters. Long day, I'm tired. Time to go home. Happy to get it done though.